Hello guys, in this video we will look pointer with two-dimensional arrays. So this is only a basic conceptual video. So now look, I have created a two-dimensional array like this. Int a23 means total 2 rows in this array and total 3 columns in each row. Okay, so in the main memory it will allocate like this. Suppose it is started its allocation from address 100, then the whole row will stored like this, starting from address 100 to 108 123, then starting from address 112 to 100 means at address 112 4 will store, at address 116 5 is stored, and then at address 1206 will store. So in the memory the whole this two-dimensional array allocated like this. So now look, in the two-dimensional array each row represent a single one-dimensional array. So we can say this is a one-dimensional array and this is also a one-dimensional array. Okay, so now look, first we consider the first single dimensional array, which is the first row. So address of A0 will start from where the 1D array is starting. So the address of A0 will be 100 because the whole row is representing a single one-dimensional array. So when I print the address of A0, this will give us the starting address of this one-dimensional array, which is 100. Also when I print the address of A1, which is the second row, okay, so it will give the address from where the second row is starting. So second row is starting from address 112, so it will give us 112 here. So now some points are what, the each row represents a single 1D array. In the main memory it will allocate like this. Total how many rows are there in two-dimensional array are represented by single dimensional arrays. Means if there are 2 rows, then we can say it is the combination of two 1D arrays. If there were 4 rows, then we can say that this is a combination of 4 1D arrays. Okay, so how can we declare the pointer to a 2D array? So we can not declare a pointer how we declared the pointer in the previous videos for one-dimensional array. To declare a pointer to 2D array, we should also specify how many columns are there in the rows. Like this is the syntax, and this is representing total how many columns are there in each single row. Why we are writing like this? Because here each element is representing 3 elements. Okay, now listen again. Actually here the individual element also contains 3 elements. So we are declaring like this means each element has also 3 its individual elements. If there were 4 columns, then we will write here 4. Actually each row contains 3 columns, so we are writing like this. So that's how we declare a pointer for a 2D array. So now each if we dereference it, then this pointer variable is representing the whole row, because we have assigned a, which is means we are actually giving the whole first element, which is the combination of these three elements, because each individual element contains three elements. So when we try to increment, total size of one row is 12. So when we increment a address like this, so it will increment 12 bytes of memory. We'll look in the previous video, it will only increment 4 bytes of memory if there were 1D array or an integer variable. But now each element also contains its individual three elements. So when we increment by 1, it will actually increment the whole row. So if I increment the 100, it will give me 112. It will increment the whole row. So in this video we discussed about the syntax of 2D array pointers and how the address is incremented and all other concepts, and these concepts will be also clear in the next video.